Hello students, I am Renu Matthew, Assistant Professor, MC Department, IISM Pune.
Let us try to learn about the CIA triad. CIA stands for confidentiality, integrity, and availability. This is a model designed to guide policies for information security within an organization. The model is also sometimes referred to as AIC, to call as availability, integrity, and confidentiality. The elements of a triad are considered as the three most crucial components of information security. In IT, we have two kinds of data. One, the data which is sitting at rest, maybe in your hard disk in storage. And second, the data which is in transit, that is, moving from one point to another point. We, as the guardians of data, are responsible to ensure the confidentiality of the data at rest and the data in transit, integrity and availability of the data which are at rest and which are in transit. Let's try to understand what each of them mean and how we can achieve them. Confidentiality is equivalent to privacy. We all have done online purchase. When a parcel is sent to you, you receive its contents and nobody else. Similarly, when I sent information to you, let's say from my mobile to your mobile, you should receive it and nobody else. That's what confidentiality means. So, the person authorized to receive the sensitive information should be the one receiving it. So, unauthorized access should be restricted. That is, access must be restricted to those authorized to view the data in question. Data is categorized according to the amount and type of damage that could be done if it falls into unintended hands. There must be stringent measures that are taken in order to ensure confidentiality of data. Confidentiality in information technology is achieved with the help of encryption. The center will encrypt the data with certain keys. In order to decrypt the data, the person who receives the content will then use his keys to decrypt it. So encryption is a common method used to ensure confidentiality. User IDs, password authentication mechanisms, biometric verifications, soft tokens. These are certainly examples of implementations for ensuring confidentiality. Going to point number 2, which is integrity. Integrity means ensuring that the person who receives the data is the person who should receive it. That is, he is the right person. Plus, the data is received as is in unmodified state. In the first point, which is confidentiality, we ensure that the right person receives it. In the second point, we ensure not just that, but we also ensure that the person receives the data in an unmodified, unaltered state. Integrity involves maintaining the consistency, accuracy, and trustworthiness of the data over its entire life cycle. So data must not be changed in transit. Data must not be changed while it is in rest also. And there must be steps taken to ensure that the data cannot be altered by unauthorized people. For example, the measures like file permissions and user account controls are implemented to ensure integrity. Version control may be used to prevent any inaccurate changes or accidental deletion of data by authorized users. We should also employ mechanisms like hashing, checksums, cryptographic checksums in order to ensure the integrity of the data. Now let's understand the third point, availability. Availability talks about having the data, applications, or systems available in the time frame required by the users. Availability is best ensured by rigorously maintaining all hardwares, performing hardware repairs immediately when needed, and maintaining a correctly functioning operating system environment that is free of software conflicts. It is very important to keep current with all necessary system updates to the patching, get the right bandwidth for your workplace, and prevent the occurrence of bottlenecks. Organizations implement RAID, which is redundant array of inexpensive disks to have redundancy of data available between multiple disks. You will have high availability cluster setups, load balancer setups. Go ahead and take backups, perform disaster recovery in worst case scenarios, and you may also have comprehensive disaster recovery plan. So when things go wrong, you can always bring the data from your backups. You safeguard data against any loss or interruptions in connections and during unpredictable events such as natural disaster and fire. To prevent any data loss from such occurrences, you will have a backup copy that is actually stored in a geographically isolated location, perhaps in a fireproof or water-safe environment. Firewalls and proxy servers that can guard against downtime and unreachable data due to malicious attacks such as DOS attacks and network intrusions can also be employed. It is very important to safeguard the infrastructure because it is your intellectual property. Thus, every security control put in place by an entity, be it authentication, access control, encryption, backup, or firewalls, should be designed to achieve one or more of these three principles, that is, confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Thank you.